the Chira where I have been. There is a certain incident which happened like 3 years back. A person went and he went into the house to rob. They were, I think, like 2 robbers. After reaching the house, there was a gentleman, a daughter, and a maid. This gentleman raped the daughter to the man, and they even put music. They told the man to dance as they were raping. The man tried to make a phone call. The first phone call he made was for a brother in Guru. The brother in Guru did not know any police officer to call. Even the gentleman did not have any police officer. Our police 99 of Chiworogoma was parked 100 meters from the house of the gentleman. But he did not have the number of the area OC, neither the DPC, neither any of our officers. But whenever I begin my community policing meetings, I usually begin asking people who has a number of a police officer. Any police officer, okay. I usually ask any police, not even within Chira. Because that incident, if the gentleman happened to have just the number of the DPC or the OC, would have arrested those thugs because the 99 was near. So after the gentleman, after the incidents and whatever happened, the gentleman got the child, because they raped the child and the maid, both of them, brought them to the hospital. As he was coming back, he used another route. That's when he found the 99 just a few meters from where he was. So he stopped, but he saw the gentleman was crying. They asked him what has happened. He narrated. The 99 had backed like 5 hours back around there. Just waiting for any incidents that happens.
Routine patrols, basically.
So that's when the gentleman narrated the story to Osman. He told me I've been here, would have restored. So now, after that incident, I tried to create a WhatsApp group where we put most of the stakeholders. I called it Chira Stakeholders Group something. Chira Police and Stakeholders. On a daily basis, we make sure we send, because now I'm no longer there, but even now I think they are still doing it because now it became a trend. They make sure they send contacts of the officers on duty that real day, on a daily basis. The people who are not on that same group, we make sure that the chairperson also on that group send it to their respective village WhatsApp groups, the contacts of the officers who are on duty. If let's say there is a duty officer, we make sure the duty officer that night is sent. The driver of the 99 that night must be sent. The commander of that 99, the number must be sent. The DPC's number, because the DPCs are not supposed to be sleeping. So it must be sent. The OC station's numbers must be sent. So that at least someone has an option of which number he is going to call in the case of such an incident. So that's what we usually do on a daily basis. And that WhatsApp group has created a very big impact. At least this time around, you see people have numbers to call. Sometimes DPCs report when they are near Nichira, they see they are being called, but they don't know who is even giving the public their numbers. But the public always tries its level best. It doesn't only help at night. Even other incidences, someone gets an accident somewhere, scrolls the first number, you know the accidents of nowadays. You knock a border, in a second, 1,000 borders are on you, so you have nothing to do as you have locked yourself inside that car. You must be looking for an option. Imagine you have locked yourself inside the car, but you have no number to call still. So that's why we usually create such things, so that we get a better option on. We give people a better option on which numbers they should call. Yeah, so that WhatsApp group. So I'm going to do it to a certain zone. There is a certain parish where I'm going to do it, so that I also merge them into those groups. It helps a lot when people follow such WhatsApp groups. And with those WhatsApp groups, someone even puts a voice note at midnight. He puts a voice note. At least 2-3 people must be online. And the 2-3 people must be knowing. And once in a while also we are sending all contacts of all the OCs, OCCIDs, OC traffics within the whole division. Someone know that if I'm in Nigeria, they have sent the number for the OC Nigeria, I should just call immediately. If I'm in Chirinya, they have sent the number of the OC Chirinya, I should just... So that's how far WhatsApp groups are helping us. But if I don't know whether other divisions are doing it, but this time around I want to enroll it. Since I've come to KMP East, I must make sure that the divisions under me, others I don't have control. All the divisions under me, we shall use the same system so that we can slightly reduce this kind of criminality in those divisions. That's why I want to enroll it now to a certain parish today, so they can get. I wish all other people can enroll it.
Adopt it.
They adopt it, and let them use those WhatsApp groups, and let also the controllers of those WhatsApp groups make sure you get officers who is on duty that night. The reason I insist on duty, not any officer, is because so long as I know that my duty has ended during the day, sometimes I switch off my phone, sometimes I go for other things. But that one on duty must always be alert, and the phone must always be on.
Wow.
So, has it been? Has anyone thought about it of recent yet? Have you seen any candidate complaining yet?
Maybe let's attend to it in aspects
Now,
of
maybe
immemorial moments back in the days.
Yes.
Why would people say?
no, even now I know at the end of the day, even if you become fair to a certain level, sometimes I handle cases in my office. You find you try to be as fair as possible. You find you try to balance, but it is rare for someone to accept fairness from a police officer. It is very hard because everyone, even the wrong person, comes while expecting fairness. Do you know that if you come with a thief, even the thief will come here expecting fairness? Hey, someone will come here thinking you are going to be on his side.
No.
Immediately after the meeting, and you tell the thief that you stole the money of this gentleman, please pay it back. I find now it over the fair. So, hey. So at the end, you try your level best to make sure you be fair. Someone comes, you build your houses, you build them to make sure you get rent out of them.
Yeah.
The tenant has slept in your houses for 10 years. I mean for 10 months minus paying. You tell the tenant, please, okay, you pay like 3 months or 4. You have children. The tenant says you are not fair. But remember, he has been sleeping in your houses for more than 10 months minus. So it is very hard to satisfy a human being. But what we are trying to do this time around, I think we shall increase on our fairness a bit. That's why you haven't seen all things of tear gas. When I was beginning, I told you, have you seen a tear gas yet?
No, not yet. Not yet.
These other incidences that were always there. So this time around, maybe what was bringing the public think we are not fair was tear gas. So this time around, we tried to reduce a bit.
Afande, interestingly, the place where I do my hair from, there is an incident that happened. A landlord fell out with a tenant, and because the tenant is so big-headed and headstrong, I would say, the landlord came.
Now, we should thank the government of Uganda for making the Tenants and Landlord Act clear now. The act does not give an option of closing the house to the landlord through welding. But still, the act favors a lot the landlord. This time around, I think the tenants are not so much favored. Like, I think it is section 29 of that act. It says that it first gives the option of getting your rent arrears, saying that you can go to court if you are demanding anyone, and you get your rent arrears. And still, the rent arrears of the Landlord and Tenants Act were put under the small claims procedure in court. It's not these things where they were saying you should go and open up a civil case. No. Small claims procedure is the shortest, I think, case that is always had in courts of law. It's supposed to be taking strictly 1 month to have been completed. That is if you are claiming from 1 shilling to 10 millions in between. The subsection number 2 on that section 29 says that when a tenant spends more than 30 days minus paying rent, the landlord has the entitlement of entering his house in the presence of the area local council official and the police. The moment the landlord does not do that, you must make sure, because even it provides for that. If the landlord does not follow that, whatever he does is null and void. You don't go and start welding the house when you are alone. The tenant can claim for anything. Yes. Then there is also another option of writing notifications. We usually see those notices they usually write to tenants. Someone writes to you a notification and says,
vacant possession.
Yes, I've given you 1 month. Previously, tenants were always claiming for 3 months. But now they made it strictly 1 month. But it is in sections. It says when you are paying for a year, they give you 60 days notification. When you are paying for 30 days, they give you 30 days notification. When you are paying weekly, they give you 7 days notification. Then it goes ahead and says, irrespective of the notification they have given you, you must pay for that period that they have given you within the notification. Yes. These things of saying that the landlord gave me 30 days, I'm not going to pay, you must pay. Because it says that the landlord and the tenant must go ahead to respect their duties and rights. And among the duties of the tenant is to pay rent.
Yes.
Then also it goes ahead to say that the refusal by the tenant to vacate the premises after receipt of notification and on the date when the notification is ending, the landlord with the area police and the area local council official. Most of the times the police they usually mean is the community liaison office,
Yes.
not any other police.
Yes.
The reason because you are going to go to any other police, the police usually follows some procedures when they are doing those things. They first call the tenant. Because the landlord will come and deceive you that my tenant has spent 30 days minus paying, but the tenant has a different version. The tenant even has receipts showing that he has paid. So you rush, you as a police officer, to evict. To witness, because we no longer evict, to witness such an incident. You find the person you have removed from the house has been paying rent and he has the evidence of paying rent. So you as a police officer, you're going to be solely responsible for your actions. So you must make sure you first mediate even the parties and you get to know is what the landlord is saying, is it true? The landlord will come and tell you someone has gone for work and he says they locked my house for 1 month, Afande. It has not been working for 1 month. Kumbe the person has gone for work. You must first do due diligence to know is it true or the person just left to the village for 3 days. So for you are going to rush as a police officer and things will turn against you. So you must do due diligence. But these days, whichever action that is taken, they say it should be done in the presence of the area local council officials and the police this time around. So the landlords this time around have chances. Then also what I can tell the tenants, that notification they give you, sometimes they say Nsasura Burungi landlord na yampa the notification, even if you are paying well. But the landlord thinks that he or she wants his house or her house back. He has to write to you and give you the 30 days notification, which you must pay for. So don't say because you are paying well you shouldn't be given notification. No, the landlord has the rights of giving you that notification. So long as maybe he wants to renovate the houses, maybe he no longer wants to rent to you, he wants to use the houses himself. Maybe you are indisciplined on the mizigo, you're always abusing people on the mizigo. But in that notification, the landlord puts in a reason why. Maybe you're always paying slightly rate compared to what he wants. So they put in those reasons. I'm giving you this notification because I want to renovate my houses. I'm giving you this notification because you're always paying rent. So those are some of the things they usually do.